And there are the Trailblazers earlier getting set to play. The Portland fans already at a fever pitch here at the Rose Garden. 2K Sports is proud to present to you Game 5 of this first-round Western Conference matchup. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. You look at Portland. Well, there is a buzz, guys, in this building right now as they hold a 3-1 game advantage in the series. They want nothing more than to deliver the big win to a very deserving crowd.
And Kevin, their fans are going to welcome them home with style. They want to see this series come to an end tonight. And with the 3-1 series edge, I think that's probably what's going to happen.
Probably is a good word in this situation. They did what they needed to get back home with a chance to close it out in front of their fans. But if they can't do it, they'll have to go back on the road for Game 6. And this series could take on a whole new texture.
They get the first bucket of the game there.
And I think it's going to be a good one.
Now let's send it over to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Scott Brooks.
What they need to do to stay alive in this series is simple. He told me it all comes down to team basketball. He said sometimes they have guys that put it all on themselves to win a game, and that simply can't be the case tonight. Getting everyone involved is the only way they'll get where they need to go. Let's see if it happens, gentlemen.
Thanks, Doris. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. For the Trailblazers, it's been a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
That was a shocker, guys, because that had to be a tough one for them to solve. They were supposed to win that game, but they never got going.
Yeah, and to lose it the way they did, too. I mean, that's where it really hurts, Steve. That's a hard one to take.
And Portland with the ball. And it's Miller penetrating. Outside Roy. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Miller outside.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
No good, unable to end this run. Durant off a pick from Ibaka. Harden left side. Fires the three. And the Thunder another three.
Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Roy. The 9-footer's on the mark.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Collison with the screen for Harden. It's Durant on the wing. Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. There's the feed to Westbrook. From deep three-point range. And finished off by Collison.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
Now here's Roy. Miller with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Miller no up.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Harden's shot is good.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Westbrook drives in. Durant. And it's Portland with the rebound.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Durant off a pick from Collison. Durant, that's good. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
So against the whistle, contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Portland shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from Roy. Roy hits them both. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Here is Harden. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Harden's got 10 points in the game. Here's Miller. Back to Oden. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Harden against Roy from about 19 feet. And Kevin Durant again. 6 points for him.
Boy, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Here's Oden. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
And the second free throw, good. Oklahoma City's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Ibaka sets the pick for Durant. Ibaka with the screen on Aldridge. Durant kicks to Westbrook. Outside for Durant. Drills it from outside. Durant's got 9 points.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Trailblazers trail by 13. Roy with it. There's Miller with the 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Left side, Westbrook. Durant up top. Left side, Durant. Right side, Collison. 5 on the clock. And here's Harden for 3. Oden with the rebound. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it's good. 6 points for Brandon Roy.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
Harden outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Westbrook kicks to Harden. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. Miller against Westbrook, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams were the best in the charity stripe in the regular season. In 3rd, the Thunder.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, when you have numbers like this from the line, your coach is not only satisfied, but he's confident. Sure, there are some guys whose numbers help offset the weaker shooters, but overall, this has been a solid team from the line.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Batum with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Gets the bucket.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
The Thunder leading by 14. Rejected by Oden. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Roy. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Westbrook passes to Harden. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's an immediate answer. They didn't take that last dunk lying down.
And you knew they wouldn't, Clark. You
That's
knew they'd
right.
come right back at him.
Yeah, end to end, back and forth. This is fun, guys.
The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Nicholas Batum.
I love the aggressiveness with their approach, pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
They are owning this game early. They are constantly finding lanes to the basket.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Blake with it, defended by Livingston. Number 31. Good. And the assist goes to Blake. Now, here is Harden. 17 points in the game. Harden gets a screen from Green. Harden dishes to Green. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Thunder lead by 17.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Fernandez from outside. Number 31. Great D that time from Green.
Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And, Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
The Trailblazers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. The 10-footer. Thunder with the rebound. 1:39 left to play here in the first. Livingston kicks to Cephalosha. Harden. Green with a screen for Harden. Clock at 6. Makes the lead pass. And blocked. And here is Blake. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well. .106 left to play in the first. Green with a screen for Harden. Harden gets a screen from Green. Harden to pass to Livingston. Back to Harden. Feeds it to Livingston. Oklahoma City moving it around. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Whitey's checked in for James Harden. Trailblazers trail by 17. Here's Blake, defended by Livingston. Here's Outlaw. It's on target from the high post. Outlaw's got his second bucket of the night.
He typically may not contribute a lot, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have the ability to.
Livingston dishes to Cephalosha. There's 25 seconds left in the first. Right block shot. Green, no luck. Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. He kicks to Fernandez. He feeds it to Outlaw. Off target with his three. Pass to Thomas. No good with the layup.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a 1. And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Yeah, everything's gone right for this club offensively. They are really putting it together.
Not too many speed bumps in the road as they built this lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Mills out there with Steve Blake. Then it's Joel Prisbilla. And there's Cunningham. And it's Outlaw in at the small forward position. Oklahoma City shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. The free throw off from Kristich. Trailblazers trail by 17. Here's Blake. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
A good job of spotting his teammate near the basket and zipping the pass right in there.
And there's the pass to Cephalosha. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. The Thunder shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Cephalosha. Cephalosha hits both of them. The Trailblazers shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Mills, defended by Livingston. Got freed up, nice work off the pick. Blake's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Sefolosha kicks to Livingston. Livingston gets a screen from Green. Green, the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And the call will be against Steve Blake. That's his first foul.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
Kicks to Green. Lots of room. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Mills. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And both free throws good for Mills. The Thunder leading by 12. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Blocked. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. Here's Blake. Green with the block. They recover it. Brisbilla kicks to Outlaw. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Myron Mullins is checked in for the Thunder. Thunder have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Sefolosha kicks to Mullins. He dishes it to Sefolosha. Pass to Mullins. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Blake with it. Now defended by Mullins. And the basket by Blake.
Now he's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Mullins backs in. Sefolosha. 6 to shoot. Here's Livingston. The Thunder with another miss. Trailblazers trail by 10. Now Blake. 7 points in the game. Cunningham passes to Mills. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Portland may have hit most of their free throws tonight. 5 of 6. He misses the free throw. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. He hits the second from the line. So it's the Thunder now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Outside Durant. There's the dish to Mullins. Shot to end this cold run. That's good. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
And Roy, here we go. Here's Aldridge. Oh, trying for it. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Sefolosha dishes to Ibaka. Sefolosha. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Westbrook gets a screen from Mullins. Westbrook kicks to Sefolosha. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Dante Cunningham gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And they're 1 away now from being in the penalty.
Yeah, you know, now's not the time to be careless. The next one sends them to the line.
On defense, Portland. Down by 12. Sefolosha passes to Durant. Dishes it to Ibaka. Back to Durant. And he hits the jump shot. Durant's got 14 points for the game.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Miller dishes to Roy. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Miller's got 3 assists now in this one.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. Shot from 16. And too long on the shot. Trailblazers trail by 11. Cunningham passes to Oden. And there's the feed to Miller. On the wing, Brandon Roy. That's good. Roy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
And Westbrook, here we go. Durant with a screen on Miller. Pass to Durant. Lets it go from the wing. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Here's Roy. He passes to Cunningham. Miller kicks to Aldridge. And the Thunder making a change here. Collison's out there. Aldridge backing in. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Trailblazers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. That one is off. And he's good on the second. The Thunder leading by 8. It's Durant on the wing, defended by Cunningham. In low to Ibaka. Outside Westbrook. Puts up a 3. That's good. Westbrook's got 5. Portland's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Roy against Ibaka. It's Greg Oden with the finish.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And so here is Oklahoma City. It's Durant with the drive. Here's Collison, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Dante Cunningham. Now, here is Miller. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Batum, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. The Blazers getting the bucket. Sefolosha dishes to Westbrook. And it's Durant missing.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Right side Westbrook. Feeds it to Sefolosha. Back to Westbrook. He kicks it to Durant. Again, Durant missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. Now, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find a gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong.
Here's Sefolosha. After the Trailblazers pick up 2. with the shot. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And the Thunder lead by 10.
Looks like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Are you sensing or feeling a theme here, fellas? I mean, they're taking it straight to the bucket every time down.
And why not? And that's 8 straight points in the paint for this team. They're making this a very physical battle.
And during this break, let's take a look at some of the very best perimeter passers in basketball. These were the regular season assist leaders from the shooting guard position. The 4th spot held by Brandon Roy.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. They can really all create their own shot, but they're superb setup men as well.
You know, I enjoy seeing that mindset in the shooting guard where basically he's saying, I'm going to attack at all times, but if it's not there for me, I can drop a dime on you just as easily.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Right side Roy.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. Portland may have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We've got 1:48 left now here in the second. Here's Westbrook. 5 points in the game. Here's Durant. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Really quite surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard said.
Yeah, it's not typical. I mean, they have been really dominant on the glass.
The Portland may have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. The first one falls. Oden hits them both. 1:27 left in the first half of basketball. Westbrook gets a screen from Ibaka. Screen by Ibaka. It's Westbrook with the drive. And stolen by Miller. And Batum kicks to Roy. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. Collison with the screen for Harden. Collison with the screen on Roy. Westbrook against Miller. Westbrook passes to Collison. The shot misses. And it's Portland the other way. And it's Miller penetrating. He feeds it to Aldridge. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. And that's now 7 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. And defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Batum against Westbrook. Here's Aldridge. And it's all evened up. Aldridge has got 9 points now in the quarter.
They are owning the lane right now. Every one of the last 10 points has come either at or near the rim.
Great looks in tight because they're finding lanes to the hoop whenever they want them.
Durant kicks to Harden. Back to Durant. Pass to Westbrook. Shot to stop the drought. Can't get it to go. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
What unbelievable postseason action we've got going on so far. This is 2K Sports as we get deeper into round 1 of the playoffs. The Trailblazers are giving it everything they've got. They were denied a sweep in Game 4, but a win in Game 5 sends them on. That's all they care about. A tremendous first half for LaMarcus Aldridge. He's got 9 points and a great field goal percentage for him as he's been making his shots count. And Oklahoma City's also looking good in the first half. They've done a great job executing their offense. They've been avoiding sloppy mistakes. James Harden absolutely lights out. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it. And now we send you back to the Rose Garden for the start of the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Harden. He has 17 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Nick Collison, and it's Harden in at the 2-guard. Now Miller. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Roy. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Oklahoma City's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Durant kicks to Harden. Harden left side. Shoots from 14. A putback. And finished off by Collison. And the Thunder lead by 2.
He could have tipped it home, but he wanted to give this crowd something to remember.
Dynamic work right there. Throw down that rebound.
Yes, sir.
Well, no need to back it out if you're in position for the dunk.
Miller kicks to Batum. And Durant sends it back.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
Free throw good, Oden. Oden hits them both. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Durant dishes to Westbrook. Westbrook gets a screen from Collison. Here's Durant. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First one falls for. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Well, one more make would have been awfully nice, but I'm sure they're happy just to take the lead.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
The Thunder with the lead. Outside Westbrook. On the wing, Harden. Now the pass to Collison. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Now a timeout called by Portland. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Well, there's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is open, and as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
Shooting from Portland, Brandon Roy. That's good from Roy. Here's Westbrook. He's got 5. Collison with a screen on Miller. And a foul called on Andre Miller. That'll be his second foul of the game. Ibaka sets the pick for Collison. It's Durant with the drive.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Miller outside. Back to Batum. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Thunder trailing by 3. Outside Westbrook. Puts it up from 17. Harden outside. Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Andre Miller. The Thunder have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Westbrook. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Westbrook against Miller. Aldridge kicks it to Roy. No good with the triple. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Harden, second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. 19 points for Kevin Durant.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
And it's Miller penetrating. The timely screen gave him a step, but he took it all the way.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Miller.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Now here's Westbrook. 7 points in the game. Durant just inside the line. Misses off the left iron.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time.
It's stolen by Ibaka. Westbrook against Batum. Westbrook passes to Durant. Back to Westbrook. Westbrook gets a screen from Ibaka. 5 to shoot. Westbrook with it. And it's Miller picking him up. Durant, that's good.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Roy against Harden. Roy kicks to Batum. Trailblazers keep it alive. Here's Aldridge. The second chance effort. No good.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
It's Harden with the drive. Give the step back. That one rolling around and wins out. Portland trailing here. Roy dishes to Batum. Portland no good that time either.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open. Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
He dishes it to Harden. The shot no good. Nice defense from Outlaw. Portland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Fernandez. Excellent D there from Livingston. Thunder have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Passes to Durant. Durant off a pick from White. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Let's take this moment to show you who led the league in scoring during the regular season. Kevin Durant is second.
You know, he had an amazing regular season, Kevin. Opposing teams just couldn't figure out how to slow him down. And they all tried, believe me. Being a scoring leader for the regular season isn't something that guarantees you an MVP trophy by any means, but it's a big step towards it.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Blake with it. 7 points in the game. Wide open look. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Blake's got 9.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Here's Durant. No up. And it's Portland the other way.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
But you feel like it's going to reward this team at some point. They've got to continue to maintain the energy.
That one drops. He ties it up for the Thunder. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. And so here is Oklahoma City. Now here's Westbrook. 7 points in the game. The dish to Green. Covered by Outlaw. Clock at 6. Green kicks to Thomas. Right through the D for the layup. And the Thunder lead by 1. Mark and Steve, this game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 in total, Clark. So this has been a great game. Both teams playing hard and really competing out there.
Now here's Westbrook. After the miss from Blake. Westbrook drives in. Out to White. Dishes it to Green. Fires it up. Again, the Thunder score.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
And here's Outlaw from the arc. But they get it back. Here's Prisbilla. Great D that time from White.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim. I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make. And when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Westbrook. Buries it down low. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter. Portland's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. The feed to Outlaw. Pass to Blake. The 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Livingston. And he banks in the layup. And now a 7-point Thunder lead.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
It's a great formula, and it's really a sign that the offense is clicking.
Thomas with the block. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Oklahoma City's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Mills passes to Batum. That's good.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 9. Durant with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Durant kicks to Westbrook. Outside for Durant. Three-pointer. Rebound by Brandon Roy. Roy's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much. Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Outside for Durant. But they'll get another chance. Here's Ibaka. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Big time is right, Clark. A lot of momentum here offensively.
Durant against Aldridge. Durant attacking. Durant. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Durant's got 10 points in just the second half.
And a nice soft touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that general touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
Well, easy points, 3 points for a guy with that kind of strength and agility in the paint.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. Portland trailing here. They've got Batum holding out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Brandon Roy. And it's Mills in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Portland. To take the lead. Oden kicks to Roy. And that one's on target from the wing. Roy's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Portland. Oklahoma City's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They're taking 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Durant attacking. Gets it to go.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for James Harden. That's good from Durant. Trailblazers trailed by 3. Into Greg Oden. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder shooting straight 49% from the field. And here's Westbrook. Feeds to Durant. Let's go. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Roy's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, just take a look at what Roy's done tonight. 18 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
Steve Blake's checked in for Patrick Mills.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
Durant dishes to Collison. Back to Durant. Collison with a screen on Batum. The Thunder with another miss.
Looks like he's just trying to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't know about that shot.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert. Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Right side, Batum. Roy from outside. Trailblazers keep it alive. Here's Oden. He kicks to Blake to take the lead. Thunder with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Well, he did have a 3-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Smooth as silk on the finger roll. That's 29 points for Kevin Durant.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guy.
Blake passes to Batum. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist. Blake's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's his 2nd 3-pointer of the half and his 3rd overall.
Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Blake. Westbrook kicks to Durant. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Durant's got 31. I think Clark and Steve, we can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Well, 8 lead changes would have you thinking that would be the case.
Yeah, both teams really competing, neither side giving any ground. This should be a fun finish. I agree with you, Kev.
Ibaka with a screen on Oden. Collison with the screen for Westbrook. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. They get Steve Blake.
So far in the game for Westbrook, 9 points and 5 assists. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
No question, he's made an impact just about everywhere on the court.
And so Westbrook makes them both. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Roy off a pick from Aldridge. Roy dishes to Aldridge. Ibaka on him. Tries from 16. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Durant the pass to Westbrook. Back to Durant. There's the triple. And the shot is good. Durant's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Blake kicks to Roy. On the wing, Batum. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Roy. 26 points for Nicholas Batum.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Over the last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Brooks said to his team. He said, nobody but us believed we'd be in this position, and here we are. I'm proud of you guys tonight. Now go finish this thing off.
Durant makes it off the glass. Durant's got 36.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Oden dishes to Aldridge, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Trailblazers trail by 6. And Roy, here we go. Aldridge, the pass to Blake. Roy. Offline with his 3.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
Here's Westbrook. That drops. And now it's an 8-point Thunder lead. The Trailblazers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Blake kicks to Batum. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And what a tremendous game for Batum. He's got 26 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Outside Westbrook. He passes to Durant. And down it goes, jamming that one home. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Trailblazers trail by 8. He feeds it to Aldridge. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points. You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
Separation misses. Trailblazers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Blake dishes to Oden. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's not a very good free throw shooter, but what a game he's having at the line right now.
Westbrook gets a screen from Ibaka. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. The pass to Cephalosha. It's Durant on the wing. From outside the arc, here's Ibaka, and it's sent back by Oden. Blake kicks to Batum. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Thunder. Miller against Westbrook. And the foul called on Andre Miller. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
Westbrook drives in. Batum against Durant. Westbrook on the wing. Harden shoots it up.
They haven't had as much success here in the second half from the three-point line, but that hasn't kept them from staying on the lead. They've missed more three-pointers this half, but they're still in good shape.
Miller, the pass to Oden. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Harden kicks to Westbrook. And the layup falls. And it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
And it's Miller penetrating. And that one's good by Aldridge.
Beautiful lead pass there. He let his teammate run right underneath it.
Oklahoma City's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Miller against Westbrook. Harden outside. Back to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Here's Durant. The putback and finished off by Collison. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside. Well, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
The Thunder shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Westbrook dishes to Durant. From 11 feet away, that's good. Durant's got 40 points.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Miller, the pass to Aldridge. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. 17 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
And Durant, here we go. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open. Just couldn't take advantage.
And that bucket ignites the crowd.
Crucial bucket there, and you hear it in their reaction.
And you can feel the energy throughout this building right now. What a huge shot.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the teardrop. Rebounded by Oden. Trailblazers trail by 3. Batum attacking, and he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. Both free throws good from Batum. Now Durant. Outside Westbrook. Back to Durant. Nails it!
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
And it's Miller penetrating. And that basket's going to come, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Big call, Kevin. He just didn't get there quick enough, and that's a tough break.
50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Harden kicks to Westbrook. Back to Harden. Wide open. And it's off the back rim. No good.
An easy look there, but, he misses those once in a while.
Outside Batum. And it's good. Through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
And that one falls for Batum.
Those free throws put them in an excellent position to win this game. Now it's in the hands of their defense.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Durant against Batum. It's Durant with the drive. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He's playing hard, but you got to play smart, too. Get there too late, and that's a big whistle.
And that call gets an instant.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Miller dishes to Batum. Lets it go from 14. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. Doris Burke on our sideline, and this is Kevin Harlan. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, Harden out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Ibaka, then it's Durant, and it's Collison at the 5 spot. Batum attacking outside for Roy. The offensive rebound, Oden, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Just absolute domination in this one for Greg Oden. 11 rebounds, and what a tear he's been, rejecting shot after shot.
No doubt, Clark. He has absolutely owned the paint.
He hits both from the stripe. The Thunder shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Now Durant. Back to Collison. Pass to Ibaka. The shot's good. Collison making the play. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Oden. And yes, sir, that one drops. Oden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Look at the combination of size and touch. That's why he's a great finisher down low.
Roy against Harden. It's Durant on the wing. It's all in by Andre Miller. Miller's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Aldridge left side. Stolen by Harden. Durant, the pass to Westbrook. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Roy goes in. Miller outside. Back to Roy. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Roy's got 21 in the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The Trailblazers shooting at 51%. Really solid. Miller kicks to Aldridge. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Durant attacking. Out to Ibaka. He dishes it to Harden. Outside Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Harden. Shoots the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Batum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Brandon Roy. Oden is up on top. Outside Batum to take the lead. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant. He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. The Thunder shooting straight 49% from the field. Defended by Batum. Fires at the elbow. No good off the front end.
Great defensive anticipation there to challenge that shooter.
And Brandon Roy with the slam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Westbrook kicks to Harden. Passes it to Durant. Back to Harden. Pulls from the top of the key. Inside Batum. Money!
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
Well, you know when he goes up with both hands, it's going to go down hard.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And the Thunder making a change here. Cephalosha's checked in. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game. We're now over 3.5 minutes through this overtime period. Durant kicks to Westbrook. And they get it. Good! And now they trail by just 4. And for Portland, they're shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management is crucial.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, that's going to be it. Great work at the charity stripe. That'll close this game out.
Harden. 3-pointer. The rebound by Oden. Kicks it to Roy. Batum for 3. Good!
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinal. You know, Clark, they couldn't put him away in regulation, but after a superb performance in overtime, they managed to get the job done.
Yeah, just an amazing game, but they pulled away at the end.
And that'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals here on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at the Jordan Player of the Game.